Ishi kitofauti, ishi kifalme. Nunua laini mpya ya Royal kutoka Halotel leo na upate punguzo la zaidi ya 70% kupiga simu ndani na nje ya nchi. Internet yenye kasi zaidi na bila kikomo kwa mwezi mzima. Dakika 420 kupiga simu mitandao yote.
Halotel, pamoja katika ubora.
Mpendwa mtazamaji wa MCL Sport, karibu katika kipindi chako kwa mara nyingine tena. Leo tupo na Mr. Alvaro Paya ambaye ni mwakilishi wa ligi kuu ya Spain hapa nchini Tanzania, ambapo atajaribu kufafanua baadhi ya vitu ambavyo vipo katika mahusiano baina ya Tanzania na ligi kuu ya Spain. Kumbuka kwamba mwaka juzi Tanzania iliingia makubaliano ya kuwa na mahusiano na La Liga katika nyanja mbalimbali. Mr. Alvaro, welcome to Tanzania.
Asante sana.
Okay, this is MCL Sports. So far, what is your plan to make La Liga the second best, as you are one of your target?
Well, when we're talking about being the second best league, we're talking specifically in a local point. You know, it's like for Tanzanians, we want you guys to promote your league, the Tanzanian Premier League, in order to be the best one. Because I mean, you have also to support your local league, that it's really important, and to add value to the players and to the clubs in order to make it bigger. But what we really want is to be the second league in Tanzania.
Okay.
So, which means that the first one is going to be the Tanzanian Premier League and the second one is going to be La Liga.
Okay.
In order to do that, we've just been planning some business projects in order to close local partners, as Sportpress is one of them. SMTV, this our main broadcaster, they're investing on us in order to promote football, so that's really nice. And also, I've been planning about working really closely to the TFF and also with the local league, with the Tanzanian Premier League, in order to try to build a football structure. That it's something that I've just been figure out here, that there are not academies all among clubs, even for kids. They don't have the good training in order to develop their skills, their tactics, in order to be like better players. So I honestly believe that Tanzanian players, football players, they got a lot of talent, but the trouble is that it's not being trained. So if there is no trend, that talent is not able to be developed, which means that you are not having the same competitive skills than in other markets. So for Tanzanian players in the long term, it's going to be quite difficult to get moved to other countries to play, like even Europe, because that training is not the proper one. So what we wanted is to develop, also trying to create those structures for clubs.
Yeah, so far the main problem for African countries, especially in developing football projects, is about money, the lack of funds. So how in this aspect, how La Liga prepared for it?
Well, we are not only focused on raising money and put money on football projects. Of course, it's something that it will be needed, because with no money you don't get any place. But also that's why we're just really we want to close like local agreements with strong sponsors and partners here, in order to create a business group for developing this kind of academies. We will try to do it, but I promise that it's not gonna be something easy, but at least trying to define the structure for clubs. So and also we can also bring this value in kind, not only money but also coaches, and some training for coaches, some workshops for the CEOs of every club, and just trying to implement a structure for football that's gonna be super important for the upcoming years.
Yeah, in recent years Tanzania have one player playing in Spain, Farid Mussa. Tenerife B. What difficulties that he suffers that why he failed to break into the first team?
Well, I mean, Farid Mussa, he did a brilliant performance for Tanzania in the African Cup, in the AFCON, yeah. And for sure, he has like, you know, brilliant skills and wonderful power in order to, you know, to perform every match, because he has really good conditions. But maybe the thing is that, I mean, I just repeat myself and I just get back to the main problem here in the country. It's all about tactics.
Yeah.
So, you know, during those tactics when you are 17 or 18 years old, it's quite tough. It's quite difficult. It's not the same getting those tactics, those inputs, this specific knowledge when you are 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, than when you are 18, because, you know, you're not getting that involved of that. So maybe because of his conditions, he will be able to promote to the first team. But you know, it's something about, you know, to coming backwards as well to the main point about training the kids here.
So do you think for this kind of cooperation agreement that training is one among the aspects? Do you think most of Tanzania's players will have the chance to play in the league?
Sure. I mean, you will see also in the west part of Africa, Nigeria, Cameroon, Senegal, they got many more structure. I mean, they were developing those you know, those football industry in kind of another way. So I think it's you know, it's the main objective for Tanzania is to develop those kids, those youth players, because once you develop them, that brings value. So if you're capable of exporting players to, you know, to reference leagues, that will be awesome for the country.
Yeah. So far, you spent 1 month in Tanzania. How Tanzania respond to like?
Okay, how Tanzania respond to the league? Okay, so from the last moment, I thought that we were not that powerful, but I'm just feeling now that we're kind of, because thanks God to the Sevilla game against Simba, I think it was a big boom here, and Tanzanian people really enjoyed the match. It was also awesome that Simba was capable in order to, you know, to fight against Sevilla. It was a really tough game, so they showed level, they showed a really good performance, which means that Simba club at least is not it is in a really good shape in order to also to play against really good teams. So by this moment, you know, it was brilliant for us to bring a Spanish team. Sevilla enjoy a lot, and the Tanzanian response is gonna be, I think, much bigger in the upcoming months, and we are just preparing, you know, kind of strategies in order to get much more fan base for the country.
For 2 years that you have been planned to be in Tanzania, what is your expectation?
My expectations, okay, that's a good question. You will never know, that's true. But of course, I've been, I mean, here for La Liga, we got many responsibilities in the country.
Yeah.
That's why we are here based in Tanzania and Kenya in the East Africa. So we want to develop the communication part, which means this, you know, promoting La Liga in all the media and trying to reach every kind of people, you know. We want also to strengthen our partnership with Asam TV. We want to work really close to them in order to push, in order to get many more subscribers for them. We also want to develop digital matter. That's something that not only in football, in every field here, it has to be developed. So there's one of our main KPIs in order to measure the return on investment that La Liga has been here, so about digital talking. Also sports projects, of course. If we're able to create an infrastructure in order to help and to advise the TFF with the minister as well, with Harrison Makwembe and the Premier League, Tanzania Premier League, it will be awesome. So it will mean that La Liga is doing really good things here. So it will be, you know, kind of huge step forward. And many more things that here La Liga is doing a lot of things, and you will see another kind of projects. You will see.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Alvaro.
Asante sana.
And welcome again to Mwananchi.
Asante sana.
Okay. Mpendwa mtazamaji, tumemaliza mahojiano yetu na Mr. Alvaro na asanteni kwa kutazama.
Subscribe MCL Digital.